Good morning, YouTube. Mr. Gibson Guy here. I'm going to do a quick video for you. I went out getting ammo yesterday, so found some good news. Thought I would come back and report it to you. Things are looking up. Yesterday, first off, I stopped at the Walmart doing some errands anyway, picking up some other stuff, and I went to the ammo counter and found that after a long absence that Walmart had 30-30 Winchester in Remington. Right there, yes. The good old stuff. I don't know if you can see that, the bright sunlight, but I haven't bought any in a while. I bought a 30-30 Winchester model 94 a number of years back, and one of the reasons was because the ammo for 30-30 was a lot less expensive than all the other centerfire rifle rounds that they had. Usually this was going for $15-16 a box, and everything else was 20 plus, so it seemed like a pretty good deal. And that, of course, I like the Winchester 94 anyway, and it's a great gun, but I like the bonus that the ammunition was cheaper. Now they have it in stock, but it's not cheaper. It was $25, which is a lot more than 15 or 16. So I added a little bit more to that, and I was glad because I hadn't put any 30-30 into the box, into the collection anyway. So it's improved. And I did see a God, Family, and Guns video where Mark was talking about the 5 hardest to find calibers of ammo, popular ammo on that you just can't get on the shelves these days. And one of the ones that Mark mentioned was the 30-30. So when I saw it, after seeing that video, I definitely had to buy it. But after Walmart, then I headed over to Rural King. Rural King is kind of become more the go-to ammo place, since Walmart's very limited in what they are selling, and Walmart also has, for a long time they kept their pre-shortage prices, but then more recently their prices shot up, like we just saw on the 30-30. So they're more expensive, and they don't have a lot of what you want. The one thing they don't have is handgun ammunition. And in these kind of not quite post-shortage days, when it's not short, but it is short, you know, there's shortages and limits on what you can get, you kind of have to change your whole shopping attitude. And that is that you say, all right, well, I'm going out because I really want to get some of X ammo, but I know that I'll be able to find some Y, which will be not real overpriced, and it's available, so I get that, so I feel like I got something anyway. And I headed out to Rural King thinking I'm going to get the Y, which for me would be a couple boxes of 5.56. I have a pretty decent stockpile, but I'm trying to build up a little bit more there in my inventory, so when I go and can't get what I want, I'll pick up a couple boxes. The 20 round boxes of range ammo has been running, kind of prices coming down. It's $13 for 20, and then it was $12 for 20, and we're getting real close to the $10 for a box of 20. And if you go online, you can see ammo sellers are selling it at $10 a box, but they'll say, oh, you got to buy at least 10 boxes, and then you got to pay the shipping on all that. So the shipping can be exorbitant. So the price is headed the right direction on 5.56, but it hasn't gotten to where it should be, or where it used to be. I don't know if it'll ever be there. But that's kind of the fallback, because what I'm really looking for when I go there is some 38 Special or 357 Magnum. And I have a small supply that I've picked up at Rural King, because once every month or two they manage to get a case in, and if you get there in the first day or so, you'll get some boxes. But I haven't been able to find any lately. But I went yesterday, and surprisingly enough, they had it. Yeah, they had some of the Ammo Incorporated 50 round boxes of 38 special, 125 grain. And this is sells for $27.99. It's not great, $27.99, but it's not $1 a round or anything. It's more reasonable. Other places sell it for about $29.99, so $27.99 is the cheapest game in town when they have it. And that's just enough so that you'll hold out and buy it, wait a couple months till they have it. So they have a 3-box limit, and I went up to the counter with 3 boxes. I said, look at this, you guys got 38 special. I haven't seen it in a couple of months. He says, yep. I said, you got a 3-box limit, right? He says, no, you can buy all you want. Well, they had 7 boxes, and I had grabbed 3. So I went back and I grabbed 1 more. So I had 4 boxes, 200 rounds, which doubles the round count from my 38 special. And I could have bought the last 3, but I thought, well, I don't want to be the guy that gets the last one, so let somebody else have some. So I took 4 boxes home. I'm sure 20 minutes after I left, those last 3 boxes went out, and somebody was thrilled that they got them, but I was thrilled that I got 4. Now, the price wasn't great, but it was better. The availability is not totally unavailable, but you gotta wait around. And so, my final part is to look at the philosophy of buying it this way. The way I see it, that it's gonna go one of 2 ways. One way is that the manufacturers will continue to manufacture and put out the ammo and ship and ship and ship and build and ship, and people are going to keep buying it, and little by little, this is kind of 38 is kind of the last one on the list here, like the 5.56 is already caught up to the demand, and it sits on the shelves. So when it sits on the shelves, prices start to edge down. 38 special, 357 magnum, that's not that available yet, so the prices are not going down, but they're kind of brushing it, and the supply catches up to the demand, then we'll start seeing prices go down. And when prices go down, instead of paying $27.99 for a box, this becomes $19.99. Then I'm going to think back, well, last month I was thrilled to buy it at $27.99, and now it's $20. I should have waited. So what I do is I buy some and just keep adding on a little bit at a time until I get up to what I feel is a safe amount. And if the price goes down, then I didn't buy that much of it at a high price. And if the price doesn't go down, because then the alternative is that, and this is a distinct possibility, and that is that the market doesn't catch up. Instead, we have shortages. You can't get primers, they can't get brass, they can't get lead, can't get gunpowder, and all of a sudden the price of ammo shoots right up again, and the availability becomes almost non-existent. Well, in that case, I'm going to be glad that I stockpiled some extra ammo at the high prices, and I'll have enough to still be able to shoot for a good amount of time if I stocked up. So it's kind of taking a middle ground, because it at any, we have presidents having their houses raided by the FBI. Anything can happen these days. Lots of things, and any of them are likely to set off another ammo shortage. So don't overdo it, but get what you need when you find it. Be willing to spend a little bit extra to stock up a little bit extra, and because we don't know how it's going to go. Hopefully it will continue to be on the mend, and prices will go down and the availability will come up. But in case it doesn't, take advantage of the opportunities that you have now. And that's glass half full, half empty for today. But I got 200 extra rounds, so I'm gonna go out and shoot some 38 special. I don't think I'll shoot the 357 yet. But this is Mr. Gibson Guy, and I'll see you next time.